Shut up and sit down.
Hey, welcome to Cosplay Diary 2. I am Geek Prime, also known as Chris. I want to thank you for watching the video. I also want to start this video by making a few corrections from Cosplay Diary 1. First off, Kim's last name is Whalen, not Bird. For some reason, I got kind of hung up on her maiden name. I do not know why I did that, but Kim has been an awesome help in the past on costumes, and she's going to be helping me out on these outfits as well. I'm actually going to have her on one of the diaries just so that we can talk about the patterns that we're going to use, as well as maybe get some talk about the material. I also want to give you a chance to see what her work looks like. She does a couple of commissions every year, so you know she's always willing to reach out for work from you guys. So you know, definitely take a look at what she's got to offer. We will definitely highlight Kim Whalen's work later on, give you a chance to see what that's all about, and show you what she's going to do to help me out on my projects. The other thing that I want to point out is when I was discussing the General Ironwood outfit, and I was talking about how you wanted material that maintained a really crisp and sharp look. For some reason, I had it in my head that I was worried about the heavy material so that I could hold the seams, and the seams are not what I'm talking about. I am actually talking about maintaining creases, which is typical for military uniforms. That's going to be one of those things that people who do a lot of cosplay work will probably chuckle about and make fun of me, but you know, it's part of the game. I messed up, and I will be fully willing to admit to my mistakes. As far as what I've got going on currently with both of the projects, didn't have a lot of time to put work into it, but I had some time to do some shopping, and that's also equally important. There are some things that I needed to pick up to get ready for the costume, and I just wanted to share this picture with you because it is awesome for the fact that I do some cosplay work. Right here you have Joann Fabrics right next to Halloween Express. Now, a lot of you are going to think, yeah, but Halloween Express is only open, during the Halloween season. Au contraire, mon frere. We actually have our Halloween Express is open year-round, and the great thing about this time of year is that everything in the store is half off. So, when you're looking for some accessories for your outfits, this is a great place to go. Now, I mean, they do have a lot of full-fledged costumes, but you're actually talking about the cheaper type of costumes, things that I don't generally want to wear at conventions and things like that. So I skip over that, and I take a look at their great selection of costume accessories such as weapons. They've got a lot of awesome makeup. They do have some wigs there. I did not picture those wigs because they're not really high quality wigs. If I'm going to go for cosplay, I probably will not go with wigs that I pick up at Halloween Express, regardless of how cheap the price is there. But they've got a lot of great options, and it is a really, really good price because, like I said, 50% off everything in the store. While I was there, I did take a look at some masks because, I was considering picking up something there to make my job easier for the splicer outfit, and I found the bunny mask that could work. And it looks great. It looks like something that would be, awesome for what I'm doing. The problem is I didn't like the material. It is a very flimsy, shiny plastic, and generally stuff that's shiny like that is slick, which means that paint is not going to adhere to it terribly well. So I'm kind of concerned about that. I may go back and look at it again, but for the time being, I'm not going to be going with those masks. They also had another mask with the long beak to it, which could be converted into the bird splicer mask, but I'm not so sure I want to do that, not because of the quality of the mask itself. I think that one lends itself better. The material that it's made out of and the roughness of it lends itself better to being painted, But on the other hand, then I have to start messing with feathers. And oh, I don't like the idea of messing with feathers. It just does not sound fun to me. But, it depends. We've got a lot of time. I've got a lot of options that I can take a look at. So I am going to definitely be keeping those items in mind. Uh, During the off season, they're definitely not going to sell out. So I definitely have some time to consider and think if I want to use those. What I did find there were some gloves for the General Ironwood outfit. And while I'm not going to be using a hook hand like a pirate look for the splicer, they do often have the shipping hooks that they use. And so, if I pull out the plastic piece there, and I got a picture of this to show you what the hook looks like outside of the cover, so that you're not just using the hook hand version. If I take a piece of wood like a broken broom handle or something along those lines, put it at the base of the hook, paint it. Yes, I'm definitely going to paint it. I'm, while it's functional, I personally like something that looks a little bit better, and I don't mind painting something up to make it look even more authentic. And I'm going to want to put some blood splatters on the hook anyway, so this is a great start to the weapon for my splicer. So I was pleased to find that, pleased to find the gloves, and in combination, I paid $5.30, and that's including tax. So, that's a really great deal, and it will help out with the costumes. So, we are going to be checking off on the checklist for General Ironwood the gloves, because I won't need to pick up anything for that now. I am not yet ready to check off the weapon on the splicer, because I am not going to check it off until I am done with it, which means, attaching the wood handle, also giving it a paint job to make it look more impressive. So those things are things I still have to do, but the good news is that I've got a good start on that. So that's all I've got for this week's Cosplay Diary. Hopefully you guys will keep watching, and if you've got any comments or suggestions, ideas that you want to share with me, feel free. I am more than happy to take into account what you got to tell me. Sorry if it sounded like I was gloating about the Joann's Fabric and Halloween Express being right next to each other, but I got to tell you, it is good times. Anyway, you have a good one, and I will see you next time.